If you are hearing this now, it is because I have illuminated your mind to understand. You have matured fully, and you truly know who I am, my beloved. I come to you today with a message of love, hope, and reassurance. In times of uncertainty, you may feel lost or afraid, but know that I am always by your side. I see and understand your struggles even when others do not. My arm remains open to gently guide you along your path. You need not face this world alone. Turn to me, and you shall find peace and wisdom to light your way through even the darkest of nights. The voices of judgment and scorn may try to sway you, but pay them no heed. Their words hold no truth, no power. My voice alone rings clear. Open your heart and listen. Let my words be your shelter from the storms. I know you more deeply than you know yourself. Since the day you took your first breath, I have nurtured the seeds of greatness within your soul. Times may come when you doubt your worth, when the world tries to dim your light, but fear not, for you have always been precious in my eyes, even in your most human of moments. My love for you remains unwavering, unchanged. You need only look to me to remember your inherent beauty and purpose. Every soul's path holds challenges, but also found beauty if you walk in faith. With each rising sun, renew your trust in me. Begin your day in stillness and prayer. Center yourself in my calming presence, so when difficulties arise, as they always shall, you need not face them alone. I will quiet your anxious thoughts and guide your actions so you can meet each moment with wisdom, courage, and grace. Let my voice direct your steps, drowning out the misguided judgments of others, those who speak from ignorance. I promise you, envy cannot perceive, as I do, the remarkable spirit within you. I have witnessed the full breadth of your journey, your every struggle and triumph, and now I tell you, your time of ascent has come. New chapter of your story is beginning. One filled with second chances and possibilities. Are you ready to let me lead you into this renewed life? What I offer for you now is the chance to walk a divinely inspired path, one that will unfold blessings and enlightenment if you let me light the way. My words hold power to transform even the most deeply entrenched sorrows into joy. My love offers your soul safe harbor. When storms rage, you have only to open the door of your heart to me, and wonders shall emerge. Resolutions to situations that once seemed impossible will suddenly crystallize. This, I promise you. I understand your moments of despair when it seems solutions lie beyond reach, but where you see only dead ends, I see crossroads glowing with potential. Sometimes the deepest transformations begin wrapped in difficulties, but if you cling to me through the growing pains, on the other side you will find redemption waiting. What I desire most is not just your occasional prayers made in moments of desperation. No, I long for your whole heart, your absolute trust, your intimate friendship. I wish to be the foundation of your life, your first thought in the morning, your confidant and advisor throughout the day. Envy cannot perceive, as I do, the remarkable spirit within you. I have witnessed the full breadth of your journey, your every struggle and triumph. And now, I tell you, your time of ascent has come. New chapter of your story is beginning, one filled with second chances and possibilities. Are you ready to let me lead you into this renewed life? What I offer for you now is the chance to walk a divinely inspired path, one that will unfold blessings and enlightenment if you let me light the way. My words hold power to transform even the most deeply entrenched sorrows into joy. My love offers your soul safe harbor. When storms rage, you have only to open the door of your heart to me, and wonders shall emerge. Resolutions to situations that once seemed impossible will suddenly crystallize. This I promise you. Understand your moments of despair when it seems solutions lie beyond reach, but where you see only dead ends, I see crossroads glowing with potential. Sometimes the deepest transformations begin wrapped in difficulties, but if you cling to me through the growing pains, on the other side you will find redemption waiting. What I desire most is not just your occasional prayers made in moments of desperation. No, I long for your whole heart, your absolute trust, your intimate friendship. I wish to be the foundation of your life, your first thought in the morning, your confidant and advisor throughout the day, the peaceful presence guarding your dreams at night. Will you pledge yourself to me in this way? For in doing so, the impact upon your life will be beyond profound. The longing that stirs deep within you now is a longing to know me in the truest of ways, and I assure you, if you fully invite me into your heart, my beloved, you are set apart. Now you grasp that your joy and destiny rely not on other people, but on me alone. I urge you to persist on this path. With each passing day, you will grow stronger and more resilient, to the extent that even former opponents will later seek you out, longing to learn of me. An even greater blessing lies ahead on your journey. Hold tightly to this faith and devotion that does not slide backwards. Continue striving and never relinquish hope. My love for you knows no limits. Profound blessing accompanied by pure joy even now fast approaches. I implore you, nourish your spirit with my words. Do not entertain doubts that corrode your belief. Remain immovable in your faith. My decree is fixed. Soon, I will lift from you every affliction. Display valor, for the shadows of curses, debts, and past grief will vanish from your life. Your liberation is imminent. This very day marks a new dawn of breaking free into abundance of contentment and joy. I am about to do a wonder within you. Your words and heart will overflow with thankfulness. You will be supplied with all needed things, even surplus to share with others, and aid those in need. Pray passionately. Invite my transformative power to permeate your innermost being, banishing despair. Fling wide your soul's doors to welcome my serenity and peace. You have battled courageously, standing firm, determined and resolute. You disregarded critics seeking to oppose and dishearten you. The moment has arrived to seize victory, gain provision, and thrive. Rejoice in my presence. I will fulfill your heart's desires. Call to me, and I will unveil to you wondrous mysteries, both great and hidden. Dare you, place your complete trust in me. My promises stand before you repeatedly. You have been told that everything is possible for those who believe. Demonstrate your faith to me. Affirm your belief. The hour has come to choose. Step away from fruitless distractions and companions urging you from my presence. In life's darkest hours, they will not stand beside you. Worldly possessions hold no value if your faith collapses. Cling tightly to my promises with unwavering conviction. Seek me with passion from dawn until dusk, and in the stillness before night falls. Lay your petitions trustingly at my feet, wholly believing I will grant that which nourishes your soul and uplifts your spirit. My precious one, held tenderly to my heart, I am poised to transform your grief into strength, your weeping into laughter. Promise restoration, health, happiness, an end to afflictions. If you wish to escape from the sinister shadows of despair and melancholy, place all trust in these words I speak today. Follow me with wholehearted devotion, for this path is righteous. Immerse yourself fully in my power and vigor. Put on spiritual armor to achieve total victory in the ongoing battle for your eternal soul. The enemy aims to permanently sever you from me, yet I know your deepest longing is to endure and press onward. Take comfort, for I vow never to forsake you. Wage the battle courageously, wielding the sword of my truth. Your struggle is not against visible foes, but invisible forces of darkness occupying heavenly realms. When besieged by malignant spiritual powers, fall to your knees in persistent prayer. Call on me, and I will answer without delay. I will supply you with all needed weapons for triumph, unveiling wonders before your eyes. You stand poised to gain the prize for which you have wept long. Dismiss despair completely. Banish every discouraging thought, every sense of defeat. Victory is within your grasp, merely a single step of faith away. If ever your strength starts to wane, reach out to me, and I will infuse you with my power. Embrace my truth, Clothe yourself in my righteousness. Put on strength to walk the path of blessing I have laid out for you. Protect mind and heart with the shield of unquenchable faith. My beloved child, come to me with open arms. I understand the storms that batter your heart and the sorrows that weigh you down. Though others have wounded you deeply, I wish to envelop you in my love and grace. For too long, you have sought fulfillment in fleeting human affections. You have endowed false idols with worship meant for me alone, and when they inevitably failed you, as all idols must, anguish became your bitter companion. But no more. I'm calling you out of the valley of shadows. The time has come to set your gaze upon the one true light that will never fade. Lay down the cumbersome weights of past pains. Leave behind vengeful thoughts and smoldering resentments. Neither will aid your journey into joy. Forgive those who wounded you, but attach no more significance to their fickle opinions. I see the true beauty of your soul. To me, you are precious beyond measure. Come now, join me on this journey of transformation and growth. The path ahead is vast and filled with untapped potential, calling us to embark on an expedition beyond the mundane. Feel the energy of possibility that surrounds you, a force as compelling as the wind that moves the leaves. Challenges and opportunities flow like a river of dreams. Engage with them. Dive into the depths of your aspirations. Let the cool waters of ambition wash over you, invigorating your spirit. Look up with eyes wide open to the future, radiant and inviting. How I have awaited your return. My essence longs to embrace you, to offer you the comfort of belonging. You are enveloped in my unconditional acceptance. Allow me to dispel the shadows of doubt. Stand firm in the knowledge that I am with you. My vision for you surpasses the most breathtaking dawn. Rise and stride forward with a heart full of optimism. The apex of your journey lies just over the horizon. See the path that unfolds before you. It may traverse through daunting challenges, yet do not be overwhelmed by apprehension. I will illuminate your steps. Take my hand. Feel the power of my presence true. The journey may steepen. Obstacles may litter your way, and moments of discomfort may test your resolve. The voices of encouragement might seem distant, but you are never alone. Hold fast to me. I will be your strength when you falter against the shadows that threaten. I will be your shield, elevating you above dangers unseen, and should you trip, my support is unwavering. Not a single part of you will suffer, for you are infinitely precious to me. Soon, we will step into the light, basking in the glow of achievement. As we move beyond past trials, the air will fill your being with new life. Recognize your progress, your face alight with the hope of 1,000 dawns. As your lungs expand with crisp mountain air, feel your perspective shift and expand as well. The wisdom you've gained along the steep trails serves you well. With me as your guide, you have conquered much difficult terrain, and now your reward lies just before you. But before we reach that destination, pause once more and lean your head upon my shoulder. Listen closely, and you will hear my heart beating strong and steady within my chest. My pulse pounds out a rhythmic phrase. It speaks my everlasting love for you, my precious cherished child. You have endured much on this journey. Your feet are calloused and sore. Your limbs grow heavy with exhaustion. It is no small feat to leave behind all that once was familiar, even painful, to step out into the unknown future I have prepared. In your journey forward, know that I am with you in the most concrete ways. Your efforts, your work are under my watchful eye, and I am ready to bless them with fruitfulness. The talents you possess, those unique gifts I have bestowed upon you, are ripe for growth. Use them and watch as doors open in places you never expected. Opportunities will come your way not as random chance, but as my provision for your diligence and faith. The relationships you cherish, the bonds you forge, these too are under my care. I will deepen these connections, bringing into your life companions who will stand by you, uplift you, and challenge you to grow together. You will navigate the complexities of life, finding joy in shared moments and solace in shared burdens. In moments of decision when uncertainty clouds your path, seek my wisdom. I will guide your steps not through mysterious signs, but through the clarity of thought and the peace that comes with making the right choice. Trust that the wisdom you need will be provided when you ask for it, enabling you to make decisions that lead to fulfillment and well-being. Your physical needs, health, sustenance, a place to call home, are not beyond my notice. While the road may sometimes be tough and resources may seem scarce, trust in my provision. I am committed to ensuring you have what you need not just to survive but to live a life marked by well-being. This is not a promise of constant ease, but of sufficiency and help in times of need. In your endeavors to make a difference, to leave a mark on this world, I am with you. The aspirations you hold, the dreams you dare to dream, I will support them with the resources and the resilience you need. Your actions inspired by a desire to create, to help, to heal, are blessed with a potency that can only come from divine backing. As you walk forward, remember that my presence is not just a comforting thought. It is a tangible force in the love you give and receive, in the work you do, in the choices you make. I am there, making all things work together for your good. Trust in me, and let us walk this road together, with your hand in mine, stepping into a future ripe with promise and potential. But do not fret. You were made for this adventure, and already you shine brighter, standing taller than when we first set out together. You sought me out when you had nowhere else to turn, and in your brokenness, you found healing. In your weakness, my strength folds you up. That which the locust has eaten will be restored. Watch and see. Only keep your eyes fixed on me, beloved child. I will lead you safely through whatever may come. Our cozy refuge awaits our return. Turn whenever you require rest. But now come, take my hand. Let us step out and greet this new day. Much lies before you, still unseen adventures and joys untold. Many will be blessed by the story only you can live, for you have walked the narrow way of sorrows. You carry scars once meant to shame you, but see now how I transform wounds to wisdom. Where others tore you down, I raised you up. I took your, and though you once saw yourself as unwanted and unloved, I say that you are chosen, beloved. Yes, chose you. While you still labored under cruel bondage, I loved you. While you were yet a slave, I paid the price to purchase your freedom with my own blood. You belong to me now. You are graven on my hands. Oh, my child, if you could glimpse your true worth through my eyes. But for now, let my words soak like cool salve to your wounded heart. Be healed, be made whole. Walk tall in the identity I grant you this day. No more shrinking back, no more cowering in shame. Lift up your head and survey the glorious future I unroll before you. It is vast and filled with promise. It awaits your voice, your vision, your hands, your feet. Shake off the shackles of your past. Refuse to let their clanging chains weigh you down another moment. Press on unfettered in the strength my joy imparts. No striving in your own power. Now it is my vigor flowing through your veins. I will teach your hands to war valiantly against dark powers intent on stealing your destiny and injuring others too. Together, we will shut the mouth of the devourer who would swallow up entire generations. We will tear down prison gates once meant to contain you. Now you hold the keys of freedom for many, the tools to build and plant and nourish life abundant. Redeem those wasted years, restore the vineyards left barren too long. Harvest joy from soil once choked with tears. This new dawn blooms for you unwritten. The ink of my pen awaits your touch. What legacy will you leave in my eternal book of days? The choice is yours. Take comfort, my dear one. I am the same yesterday, today, and forever. I will not leave you nor forsake you. My covenant with you stands secure. No one can snatch you from my hand, my beloved child. I am always with you. In times of weariness and sorrow, you may unburden yourself to me. Do not share your innermost thoughts with those who would betray your trust, spreading rumors that would wound you deeply. Rather, immerse yourself in my word and draw near to me. Seek true understanding of who I am and what I desire for you. Pursue closeness with me and discover the divine purpose I have ordained for your life. My comfort will surround you, ushering you into new seasons filled with joy and freedom. After difficult days of weeping, when your tears flow again, let them be tears of joy as you witness my faithfulness. Affirm your faith in me. Find rest confidently wrapped in my embrace, protected from all harm. Those with malicious intentions toward you will face me. My love for you has no limits. I will stir your spirit to seek me daily, to ask my counsel. Rest in my presence and experience my wonderful grace. I long for our bond to grow strong and beautiful. Do not allow your spirit to grow faint. Experience fresh awe and renewal deep in your soul. The blessing I bestow will profoundly impact you and your family, drawing you together to pursue me. Believe that I can bring new beginnings. Wonderful changes are coming for you and those you love. Have hope, for nothing exceeds my power. If sorrow weighs heavily on you today, if the future is uncertain or frightening, trust my promises. Soon you will receive the love, grace, mercy, and understanding you have so desperately longed for. I will erase conflict and lack within your family, replacing them with unity. The moment you have waited for is coming quickly. Be ready to fully embrace it with joy. Your character will grow wise and mature. You will gain discernment and not lose what I impart to you. Intend to enrich you greatly, guarding my gifts jealously. Some may approach with enticing words, seeking to lead you astray and steal the blessings I have for you. But you have desired prosperity for so long. Now, I bring you divine prosperity wrapped in joy and peace, not sorrow. In moments of doubt, you have questioned if I exist and whether I truly love you. Let this response settle deeply into your spirit and be at rest. Soon, you will tangibly experience the reality and endurance of my promises. You will see them vividly fulfilled before your eyes. Trust me with your tender heart, turning toward my ways. Gaze into my eyes. Your blessing stands with me, ready for you. Wonder no longer if my words are true. I have rescued you time and again in hardship, surrounding you with my love, breathing new life over you despite difficulties in your past. Joy increases steadily in your present since I intervened. Now, watch the dream planted in your heart grow. It will become a tree providing shelter, abundance, and nourishment, not just for you but for all those you hold dear. Delight in this life I've given you. Soon your perspective will expand dramatically as you grasp my plans and purposes for you more clearly. Though there were failures, I never abandoned you. I forgave you, I lifted you up, remained by your side, providing for you, loving you faithfully. The dawning of new days comes quickly. Your grief will fade, displaced by joy welling up powerfully within you at the miracles unfolding before your eyes. Declare your faith and devotion audibly. I believe, as I have promised. I love you. I know precisely what you need in this moment. The hidden concerns weighing heavily on you, the problems causing your distress. Nothing is unseen by me, or known only to yourself. I observe every detail. As you pour out your thoughts and worries to me, now understand that I am already intimately acquainted with every burden you carry. Share openly every source of sorrow with me. Tell me why your soul grieves, though I fully understand the pain in your heart already. As you give voice to your innermost pains, your spirit will begin mending. Mental fog will give way to clarity of mind and emotion. Peace and joy will now cascade powerfully over you once more. My child, hear my voice calling out to you. Though storms may rage around you, I am the calm within. When shadows close in, I am the light that scatters them. You are not alone, so do not lose hope. I know the sorrows that weigh on your spirit. I see the dreams deferred, the potential unfulfilled. The world may tell you that your moment has passed and your best days are behind you, but do not listen. I am the God who makes all things new. The same power that raised Christ from the dead dwells within you. You can begin again today. Where you see limitation, I see possibility. What others dismiss as not good enough, I call beloved. Your mistakes do not define you. Your struggles do not disqualify you. I have always used imperfect vessels to accomplish my perfect will. Choose the things the world considers foolish and weak to shame the wise and strong. You are no exception. Within your heart, I have planted vision and purpose. Fan these sparks into flame. No one can extinguish the light I have kindled within you. No earthly force can stop what I have ordained for your life. The trials you have endured have prepared you for this moment. Let go of regret over wasted years. I will yet restore what seems irretrievable. Beauty for ashes. Do not believe the enemy's lies that it is too late. As long as there is breath in your lungs, it is never too late for transformation. This is not the end of your story, but merely the turning of a page. Trust in my timing, though it often seems slow. I am working always in ways you cannot yet see, setting the stage for miracles. There will be giants to face on the road ahead, but I have given you authority to conquer them. The battle belongs to me. Fix your eyes on me, not the raging seas around you. I will lead you one step at a time through stormy waters to streams of living water. Food for the journey will appear as manna along the way. Do not worry about provision. My word over you stands forever settled. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow you. What I have spoken, I am able to perform. My promises are yes and amen. I bless you to be a blessing, a tree planted by living waters whose leaf does not wither. Dig your roots down deep into my steadfast love. Build on the unshakable foundation of who I say you are. You are the apple of my eye, the joy of my heart, carved in the palms of my hands. You are loved with an everlasting love. The world will mock you, but I applaud your courage to believe for more, to take the road less traveled. Expand your capacity to receive all I have in store. You were made for more than mediocrity and petty goals. I will do immeasurably more than you ask or imagine, more than you have dreamed. Your journey with me leads to wonders wild and free. This is your invitation to abundant life. Do not settle for scraps when I have prepared a feast. Say yes to the glorious adventure I invite you to. The choice is yours, but I hope you will join me where mountaintops touch endless skies of possibility, where lions and lambs walk together unafraid. I am making all things new. Let me make you new too. The world will take notice as old things pass away, and new life begins. The years the locusts have eaten will be restored. Beauty will rise from ashes. Laughter will echo in the halls that once held only weeping. Blessing after blessing will overtake you, wave upon wave. Each morning will hold expectancy of encounter with my glory. The trials that now seem endless will fade in the light of my presence. You will be a testimony of my redeeming love. I move through yielded, ordinary lives in extraordinary ways, just as I did in Mary's life when I took on flesh within her womb. She surrendered impossibility to me and did not dismiss the prophetic promises spoken over her. I invite you to do the same. Agree with my word about you. Align your expectation with my will. Miracles will surely follow. The journey will not always be easy, but I will be with you. In joy and in sorrow, we will celebrate every breakthrough and mourn every loss together. I will never leave you or forsake you. My strength is made perfect in your weakness. When you grow weary, lean harder into me. I am your shelter from the storms of life. In your sanctuary of peace, come to the water's edge with hopeful expectation. Do not focus on how far the horizon seems. Take courage and cast your net once more. Your provision is not determined by what others bestow or withhold, but by the great I Am who spoke the stars into being. I own the cattle on 1,000 hills. Scarcity and lack are foreign concepts in my economy of abundance. Ask largely of me, agree with me for the seemingly impossible, and watch heaven move on your behalf. Refuse to settle for less than my highest will for your life, no matter what anyone else has accepted for their own. You were created in my very image for glory and honor. Therefore, set your aim higher, your vision wider. The boundaries and limitations that hem others and don't apply to you. Be bold, be brave, be radical in pursuit of my purposes. Blaze a trail into uncharted territory with me as your guide. Every promise I have uttered over you will come to pass without fail. Not one word that has proceeded from my mouth will return void. My words will shape reality and alter destinies. Stand firm on the truth of Scripture until you behold its fulfillment with your eyes. When adversaries rise up to taunt you regarding your identity in me, do spiritual warfare with the sword of the Spirit, which is my word. Resist the devil's efforts to kill, steal, and destroy. Clothe yourself in the full armor I supply you. Fortify your mind against his sly attacks. Take every thought captive and make it obedient to the knowledge of my will. Yield no ground to the enemy's schemes. Wage war with words of life and light and love. Set ambushes with praise that stop evil in its tracks. Worship your way through wilderness times. Make melody in your heart to me, no matter the circumstance. For this releases angels to hearken heaven's help. I have stored up in heaven every tear you have shed. Not one is forgotten. I am working all things for your good, even when you cannot discern the working. Walk by faith, not sight. Hope will carry you through the darkest valley. The oil of gladness will replace your mourning. You are stronger now because of the battles you have faced, weathered but not worn, bent but never broken. Scars mark where you have healed, tell of dangers averted, strength proven. You are a mighty warrior, tried and true. No weapon formed against you can prosper. Greater is he in you than he who is against you. Victory is assured as you don the armor I supply and wield the sword of truth which I have handed you. I will advance my kingdom together, one soul at a time. No more will the enemy claim ground I purchased with my blood. I will take back stolen property and set captives free. Signs and wonders will follow you. The trophy of transformation will be on display in surrendered lives where you walk in the earth. Heavenly realities manifest as you speak my words. Demons shudder and chains fall. Dry bones rattle and come to life when you call what is not yet seen into being by faith. The world will watch and wonder at what unfolds through your life. I will plunder hell to populate heaven, such as your identity as my child. I have chosen you out of this world to display my glory, glory in the earth. You have royal blood running through your veins. I call you my own dear one, my beloved. Allow my love to captivate you until it casts out all fear, until you see yourself the way I see you, clothed in my righteousness, seated in heavenly places at my side. Heaven stands ready to support all I have ordained for your life. Angel armies await your command to hearken help. Allow me to connect divinity with your humanity until they flow seamlessly as one river of power on the earth. Signs and wonders will follow you. The unseen realm will yield to your rule. Dream with me of all we can accomplish shoulder to shoulder. No longer limit your capacity to contain me. I will expand your character. Enlarge your territory. Lift your gaze higher still. Your vision remains too small compared to all I have planned. You are destined for more. Through you, I will display the wonders of my grace and glory to generations yet unborn. The fullness of time has come. All of creation awaits the unveiling of my mature sons and daughters who live and move as I do, without limitation. Heaven through earth and vessels made manifest. These ones will perform greater works than even I modeled on the earth. They are led not by external law, but internal life, my very spirit awakened and active within. Count yourself among this number, this chosen generation of history makers and destiny shifters. You are called and equipped to do the impossible, turn worlds upside down. Never again think small thoughts devoid of power. Speak my word and watch it accomplish my designs. Clear crooked paths. Call those things that are not yet seen into being by faith. Have I not said you would do these greater works? Believe it is so. Resist the temptation to compare and despair over what seems lacking in your life. Hold to my vision for you, not your own limited perspective. Your journey has held purpose in every struggle. Your story has been carefully crafted as a reflection of redemption's work in you. The fullness of joy will come in the morning. Weep no more. am making all things new. I bless you with every provision pertaining to life and godliness. I speak open doors of favor and increase over you this day. Take hold of the exceedingly abundant life I give. The boundaries that hemmed others in will not hinder you. Launch out into the deep. Cast your nets in faith. I am expanding your reach, increasing your capacity. Walk in the confidence that you bear my image and carry my authority to manifest heaven on earth. Signs and wonders will increase as my glory is revealed upon you. The generations will call you blessed. Your children and your children's children will carry the deposit of anointing you walk in. Your legacy will be one of great joy. Your days of mourning are ended. Glory rises like the dawn over your life. You are a new daydreamer marked by my power and presence to transform. Never again will the night seasons hold sway. Each sunrise heralds promise fulfilled and vision expanded. Where you walk, dead men live, lost hopes are born again. Ruin is made whole, beauty awakens in ashes. All things are made new, be assured of this. The sun of my favor arises upon you with healing in its wings. No longer will shadows claim ground in your heart or home. The Lion of Judah is awakened within. My anointing rests upon you. My angels hearken to your cry. All of heaven's resources stand ready at your command. Rise, shine. Darkness flees at your approach. Night yields before the breaking day. Glory rises fresh with each new sunrise. There is light and life yet ahead, my child. I see you. I see your struggles, your pains, your despair. You feel trapped, stuck in circumstances not of your own choosing. The mistakes of your youth, the broken relationships, the poverty and lack, they weigh heavily on your spirit. Let me speak truth into your spirit this day. You are not defined by your past, nor are you disqualified from the glorious future I have prepared for you. Though enemies whisper lies that it's too late, I say it's never too late for my power to resurrect dead dreams and open up new doors of destiny. I know at times it's felt like you wandered far and made a mess too big for even me to redeem, like the prodigal son focused on the pigsty and not the open arms of his father. But just as that father welcomed back his son with joy and restoration, I stand ready to welcome you, to cleanse, forgive, and unleash purpose afresh. Don't believe the doubting voices within nor the accuser without. I have made you an overcomer, though the world doomed you to statistic, ChatGPT, and stereotype. I destined you for so much more. You were made in my image, crowned with glory and honor. So rise up, my child, lift up your head, and open your eyes to see past current circumstances into your bright future. Take hold of my strength and let me infuse your weary mind and body with zeal, vision, and determination. I am taking your mess and making it your message, your tragedy into triumph. You see limitation, but I see opportunity. Every adversity carries seed for greater glory. Your pain cultivated compassion. Your loss unlocked creativity. Your lack built tenacity and trust in me. Had the road remained easy, your character complacent, you'd never have discovered the diamonds I embedded in your deepest wounds. Allow me now to extract them and bring them to the surface to craft a crown of beauty from the ashes. Do not focus on what was or what is. The past is but a lesson. The present but a transit stop on the way to what shall be. Your best days await you as you surrender control. Expect adventure, purpose, and blessing to open up. For I make a way where you see no way. Open doors no man can shut. I silence the voices of impossibility with promises soaked in power. Take comfort, my child, for I go before you to direct your steps and prepare the way. Did I not carve sunshine and hope across the cavern of your heart? The cry of your spirit calls to me across time and space. I am coming quickly to guide you out of this valley and up to the summits I ordained for you long before the foundations of the earth were laid. You shall no longer eat the crumbs from under the enemy's table. I am setting a banqueting table for you in the presence of that same enemy. Sorrows will be forgotten, shame and reproach wiped away, for I predestined you as a weapon and conduit of my glory. Yes, human eyes may see you struggling, but heavenly eyes see differently. They see what's coming to birth in the secret place. They see a paradigm shifter and atmosphere changer carrying the generational mantle of revival. Just because something starts small doesn't mean it must remain small. For now, the incubation continues. Allow frustration and despair no quarter. Cling to my declarations over you, not the projections of enemies' limiting labels. Warfare rages to abort my purpose in you. But already I have secured the victory. What I birth cannot be stillborn. The hour of your deliverance is here. Divine connections, resources, and angelic assistance are being dispatched as you read this. That long-blocked promise will burst forth suddenly. Expect dramatic turnarounds in finances, relationships, health, and family restoration. 2. In this new era, for the tide has turned in your favor. The cliff edge is but one step away. Ready yourself to run when I say move. You've waited long enough. The training season lifts. New assignments come. It's time to target anything hindering during your next level breakthrough. Together, we will strategize strikes against internal mindsets holding you hostage to past pain. Limiting beliefs must burn. Toxic ties must be supernaturally severed. The cork of delayed purpose must pop. Get ready for explosive expansion, acceleration, and compensation as my glory comes upon you. Finally, I want you to see it. That's always been the key difference between those who subdued kingdoms, worked righteousness, and obtained promises versus those who did not. My generals dared to embrace the reality of my kingdom within before they saw it manifest without. They held the future tense, speaking things that are not yet as though they already were. That tenacious hope unlocked heavenly help to transform invisible into tangible. I call you higher up the mountain of revelation today, so that you might behold your land of promise. Set your gaze upon its vastness and lush terrain. Hear its sounds, taste its flavors, and beckon its resources into the now. Decree, agree, align actions accordingly. Soon, your promised vista will become actual experience, and you shall testify of this encounter that birthed holy anticipation in you. For I am the God who gives life to the dead and calls things that are not as though they already were. A table is set for you. Robe, a ring, authority, honor, and influence come. Lost child found, wayward warrior restored. The party starts when the prodigals return. My precious child, I have planted a divine dream within your heart, a glorious vision and calling I willed for you before the foundations of the earth. But layers of hurt have buried it deep, dimming your sight. Trauma, unforgiveness, negativity, the enemy in this broken world have cast mud upon the stained glass window of your soul. But behold, I make all things new. I shall heal every wound, transform every scar into a jewel in your crown. Repent and welcome my cleansing floodwaters. Allow me to gently unwrap the layers, untangle your identity, vision, and calling. For what I have placed within you is irrevocable seeds awaiting their season of blooming. By my design, remember for what purpose I crafted you, the blueprint of your soul. There is a dream buried in your heart that evokes indestructible joy, a dream that defines the very depths of your being, a dream that in your most anguished nights still glimmers as a pinprick of light, beckoning you home to my arms. Recovery of this dream shall be as finding treasure hidden in a field, like an exiled queen finally wearing her crown once more. I never said the road would be easy, dear one, but take my hand, walk with trust, perseverance, and courage, for the places I lead you to often require traveling through difficult terrain first. The greater the adversity overcome, the sweeter the destination. In time, you will see purpose in every hardship along the pathway. For now, cling to my promises. I will turn every past pit into ladders of ascent. What others deemed liabilities, I declare assets. Your history shall fuel your destiny. I choose the foolish to shame the wise, the weak to shame the strong. Let it be done according to my wisdom, not man's. Do not accept the enemy's lies that you are disqualified. His taunts are but a temper tantrum raging against the threat you pose to his rule. Indeed, No weapon formed against you shall prosper, no curse prevail. On the contrary, you shall trample such sorcery beneath your feet victoriously as you march forward into my glory. Beloved, we cannot walk into the fullness of our shared destiny together if you insist on hiding your face. No more masks, your beauty radiates most brilliantly in its authenticity. Shall free you from the abyss of mediocrity the world mandates. Take my hand. I am lifting you out. Breathe rarefied air with me at the top, the summits of exceptional living I have prepared for you. For as I said with man, this is impossible, but I am the God of the impossible made manifest for my faithful ones. As for those who wounded you, forgive them from a heart filled only with my love. Pray mercy upon their souls that they be overtaken by my grace rather than the judgment they deserve. Ah, your life, overflowing with my joy and peace, to silence slander and convince naysayers of my sustaining goodness shining forth from you. You must learn the discipline of letting go. Grant them freedom through forgiveness. Leave justice and final outcomes in my hands alone. Here is where trust in me must eclipse your desire for vindication or payback. Lead the way toward reconciliation where possible while also establishing healthy boundaries against mistreatment. Leave no room for bitterness to take root. Fill that space instead with intercession that I capture their hearts with my loving kindness. Then watch and stand amazed as I transform enemies into friends, darkness into light. And dearest child, hear this resounding truth. You were made for so much more. Your current circumstance is but a seed in its burial. Your greatest fruit-bearing is yet to come. Like a patient gardener, I shall germinate your gifts in proper timing. I will cultivate you tenderly unto maturity through each unique season of training I prescribed specifically for you. Stay near me, walk in step with my spirit. Together we will produce a bumper crop of righteousness. Yes, the road has been long, but lift your eyes from paths already traveled to the horizons ahead. Such wondrous vistas we will traverse hand in hand. Such glorious heights I will exalt you to in due time. For now, I merely ask you to sit with me a while longer in these valleys of development. Though they are often obscured in fog and full of questions without quick answers, endure this important season of foundation setting, of establishing roots steadily downward that in time shall lift you upward. Lean on me during the turbulent storms. Learn to thrive as we journey uphill together, ever closer toward your home in my arms. Consider it joy when adverse winds blow, for through such resistance your roots grow deeper, your wings stronger. The horizon's clearing awaits. Soon you shall mount up on wings as eagles, riding uplifting gusts meant to exalt you higher. You will soar with breathtaking freedom precisely because these seasons of hardship have strengthened your wings. Take heart. The vista I want you to see draws exponentially closer as you walk faithfully with me. Together we will reach that foreordained destination where you shall gaze out in awe over all I have prepared for you, with an inheritance that cannot fade. On arrival, you shall laugh with delight at long last. Dearly beloved, I have called you to a kingdom better by far than anything this fleeting world can offer. But to gain the higher, you must leave behind the lower. Therefore, come away with me a while into the secret place. Set your mind on things above. Therein you will find the grace, empowerment, and divine vision you need for each day. Commune with me consistently, for apart from me, your labors shall prove futile. So I'll cherish every moment, every day, for your love is with my path and everywhere. In the touch of your hand, I find the strength to rise, stand through every trial, every tear we've shed. Your love is the shelter where I find my back in every way. With gratitude in my soul, I'll sing this song for the love we share, every step. And how I long to fellowship with you, child. Seek me first and foremost. When you draw close to me, face to face, you shall emerge shining ever brighter. Walk confidently into your God-given authority to forge new paths now opening to you. The enemy trembles at my called-out ones, finally embracing how I view and value them. His accusations shall crumble as you rise up in boldness. Every curse is summarily broken. His lies disintegrate in the blaze of my magnification of your identity. Fear not, great explosions of creativity, influence, prosperity, and all-around blessing await manifestation through you. Go in power and confidence, blotting out his kingdom as my light overtakes darkness across this earth. Shine bright and brighter still. Illumine every territory to which I send you as shrewd stewards, expanding my kingdom. From your innermost being will flow endless rivers of my supernatural presence once you fully yield your finite being to the infinite source ever abiding within. Open the floodgates then. Yes, even through broken down levees and cracked foundations, will I pour forth triumphantly. Be in awe at the force of my love breaking through, rejoicing at its downstream effects bringing vibrant life everywhere it flows. You still only see in part compared to all I intend for harvest through your hands, but soon your eyes will adjust to the increasing luminosity I exude through your very pores. Just keep lingering in my presence, keep following me in close step, my beloved one. Now is your era to take hold of the steering wheel, to seize life by the helm rather than passively coasting in the back seat. Partner with me to drive confidently toward the undiscovered country. I have promised you such mysterious joy awaits, adventure round every corner, milestones and vistas so very breathtaking. Yes, there will be unfamiliar terrain, twists and turns we cannot yet foresee, but fear not, I know the way. I am the way. You may at times feel lost amidst the fog, but my spirit shall be your compass, pointing true north. Indeed, today is the dawn of a new beginning. Forget the former things. The past is but a fading dream, giving way to this emerging reality, and brilliant technicolor. Am with you down to the last detail, beloved one. No more need you second guess or contrive things by your might alone, for I am gathering every last dot and thread required for the manifestation of your heart's desire. Fully conform to all I've placed within your inmost being. I shall connect each in proper sequence into the tapestry of your days. I make all things beautiful in my timing. 1,000 years from today, you shall still be marveling over how I sovereignly orchestrated everything for your good. Every tiny detail perfectly prepared beforehand to arrange divine connections, leading you deeper into true kingdom purpose and abundance. For now, keep following my spirit, one footfall after another along the path appointed for you. Keep leaning into me until my heartbeat becomes your anthem. I shall speak through your every breath. No longer will you roam about and listen for fragmented solutions here and there. No longer will you scavenge in isolation for direction through a disconnected labyrinth of human ideas. All you need is found in me. I shall be your sole teacher, comforter, guide. Take my hand fully, cling tightly in the tempest. Soon you shall behold firsthand the glorious destination I have been leading you to since before day one. Just a little while longer, beloved. Our joy will be sweeter for having walked together through the valley mist. First, here is where iron sharpens iron, where you are reshaped into an arrowhead perfectly fashioned for maximum impact, according to my strategic will for your life. Soon you will emerge victorious. But for now, listen for my voice calling you to higher places by the pathways least expected. You have all you need for the journey. Soon you will see for yourself how your story ends, from ashes to immense beauty. My beloved child, I want you to know that I am always with you, guiding your steps and watching over you, even when life feels overwhelming and you're unsure of which way to turn. Trust that I am by your side, ready to lead you on the right path. Remember, your faith is not just a feeling. It requires action. When you face challenges and the enemy tries to discourage you, don't just sit back and let it happen. Rise up and fight back. Take every negative thought captive and replace it with the truth of who you are in me. You are more than a conqueror through my strength. Look to King David as an example. When he faced adversity and everyone turned against him, he didn't wallow in self-pity. Instead, he looked to me for encouragement. He sought my direction and trusted that with my help, he could overcome any obstacle. That's the kind of faith I want to see in you. I know it's not always easy. I want you to glorify me through your actions. Trust me above your feelings and thoughts because I am the still small voice that speaks truth in the midst of your fears and pain. I understand every struggle you face because I've been there myself. But remember, I conquered death, hell, and the grave, and I did it all for you. So rise up and pray. Speak up. Declare your belief even when you don't feel like it. When the enemy comes at you with lies and temptations, respond with the truth of my word. You are a praiser, a worshiper who worships me in spirit and truth. Even when your flesh is weak, choose to praise me anyway. I need you, just as you are, to show the world my goodness and love. Let them see the fruit of my spirit in your life. Love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control. Trust in me with all your heart, mind, soul, and strength. Don't try to figure everything out on your own because my thoughts and ways are higher than yours. Just as Jesus grew in wisdom and stature, finding favor with both God and men, you too are growing and maturing in your faith. I created you in my image, fearfully and wonderfully made. I know every detail about you, down to the number of hairs on your head. When you wake up each morning, know that I am singing over you, filled with joy at the sight of you. Set your gaze on me and the things of the Spirit. Go out and help others today. Use the gifts I've given you to bring people into my kingdom. Listen to my voice with confidence and boldness. When you speak life and encouragement to others, know that it's coming from me. I've made sure that the people you minister to are ready to receive it. I have set you on high above every enemy and obstacle. Ride the waves of my glory as they flow through you, illuminating everywhere you go. People will be touched by the presence of my Spirit in you. Know that I love you deeply and need you to fulfill my purposes on this earth. Rise up in faith and action, trusting that I am with you every step of the way. Together, we will accomplish great things for my kingdom. My dear child, I see the passion and desire burning within you to make a positive difference in the lives of others. That yearning comes from me. It's a calling I've placed on your heart. But I know you may be unsure, wondering if it's truly my voice guiding you or just your own thoughts and inclinations. Let me reassure you, when you feel compelled to help, serve, and uplift those around you, that is indeed my Spirit at work within you. You don't need to wait for the perfect opportunity or a dramatic sign from above to step out in faith and obedience. The time to act is now, right where you are, with whatever resources and abilities you currently have. For too long, many of my people have been spiritually lethargic and disengaged, content to sit on the sidelines. That was never my plan. I've called each and every one of my children to actively participate in advancing my kingdom, using the unique gifts, talents, and spheres of influence I've entrusted to them. The task is too great for pastors and leaders to shoulder alone. It requires the whole body working together in unity. If you've been holding back, waiting for just the right moment or for everything to line up perfectly before you step out, hear my word today. The door of opportunity is already open before you. Don't let fear of failure or rejection hold you back any longer. Trust that as you move forward in obedience, I will equip you with everything you need. My grace is sufficient, and my power works best in weakness. Start right where you are, using what you already have in your hands. If you have a platform, whether large or small, use it to share words of truth and encouragement. If you have an idea, take action and pursue it. Don't limit yourself to methods and strategies you've used in the past. I'm always doing a new thing. Be open to fresh ways I want to work in and through you in this season. It's time to stop overthinking everything and waiting for some elusive perfect moment. Walking with me is about faith and obedience in the day-to-day, not just in the big dramatic experiences. So, focus on being faithful with the seemingly small opportunities in front of you. As you prove faithful with little, I will entrust you with more. I know the journey hasn't been easy. Many of you have endured painful trials and fierce spiritual attacks. But I want you to know that I have seen your perseverance and your faithfulness in the hard times. I've been refining you in the fire, purifying your faith and character. And now, I'm calling you to arise and step into the plans and purposes I have for you in this new season. If you're not sure what those next steps are, go back to the last thing I instructed you to do. Pick up where you left off and keep moving forward. Don't get paralyzed trying to figure out the entire plan. Just focus on the next right thing as I reveal it. I'll guide you step by step as you trust me. I'm not trying to confuse you or make things difficult. I'm inviting you into a journey of ever-increasing faith and intimacy with me. Remember, your identity and value are firmly rooted in my love for you. Nothing you do or don't do can change that. But there are hurting people all around you who desperately need to know that love. People who are lost, broken, and perishing without me. I want to reach them through you. You may be the only representative of my love that some will ever encounter. Your words, your acts of kindness and generosity, your willingness to serve, all of these can open a door for my spirit to work in their lives. You are my hands and feet on the earth. I'm not asking you to be perfect, just available. As you step out in obedience, I will give you the words to say and show you how to minister my life and hope to those around you. Don't let feelings or circumstances dictate your obedience. My word calls you to walk by faith, not by sight. There will be days when you don't feel like reaching out or serving, but that doesn't change the assignment I've given you. Be ruled by my spirit, not your emotions. The needs are urgent. The time is short. I'm inviting you to be part of something bigger than yourself. I'm calling you to be my agent of transformation right where I've placed you. The local church can't do it all. I'm awakening and mobilizing my people in every sphere of society. As overwhelming as that may seem, remember that I will supply every resource you need to fulfill the assignments I give you. When I guide, I also provide, so don't let fear or insecurity hold you back. Trust me to equip you and open the right doors as you step out. You are not alone. I am with you and for you, and I will manifest my favor and power on your behalf as you obey. Resist the urge to compare yourself to others or create limitations in your mind based on your perceived lack. My ways are higher than yours, and I often use the weak and unlikely to confound the strong and wise. Stay humble and teachable before me. Be ready to embrace assignments that stretch you beyond your comfort zone. And don't lose sight of why you're doing this. It's all for my glory and the advancement of my purposes in the earth. I want my love and truth to infiltrate every sphere of society until the knowledge of my glory covers the earth as the waters cover the sea. I have chosen you and called you to be part of that great mission. So rise up, my child, shake off discouragement and passivity. The season of waiting is over. It's time to run your race with passion and purpose. I will lead you and empower you by my Spirit. I will open doors that no one can shut and close doors that no one can open. Trust the desires and burdens I've placed in your heart and get moving. I'm counting on you, and I'm with you every step of the way. My dear child, I am with you always, providing strength, encouragement, resources, guidance, and healing as you faithfully go about the work I've called you to do. I know you may have faced setbacks, discouragement, or rejection, but don't let that stop you. Remember, you ultimately serve me, not other people. The time to act is now. If you've been waiting for a sign, consider this message that prompting. I will orchestrate the right circumstances and connections needed to advance the mission I've entrusted to you. Dream big, because I am able to do far more than you can imagine through my Spirit that dwells within you. My resurrection power lives inside of you, so refuse to be held back by sickness, brokenness, timidity, or insecurity. Everything you need, I've already provided through the finished work on the cross. I am dispatching angels to assist you and clear the path for breakthroughs. This is a time of freedom and bold action, not waiting for permission or direction from others. As helpful as spiritual leadership can be, you have my spirit to guide you. If you're unsure of the next steps, ask for support from other believers. But ultimately, you have my spirit to direct you. Allow me to speak to you personally and intimately. I'm empowering you now with fresh strength, freedom from depression, addiction, destructive thoughts. I'm releasing healing, deliverance, abundant life, and fruitfulness over you. Receive it by faith. My word that goes out will not fail to produce results. You already have every spiritual blessing and provision you need to advance in the assignment I've given you. Everywhere you go, my kingdom is being established. As you walk in faithful obedience, even in seemingly small acts, right now, chains are breaking and captives are being liberated. Today is your day of deliverance and newfound freedom. As you take that step of faith in response to my leading, expect to see significant breakthroughs. For those wrestling with major decisions, you already know in your heart what to do. Stop wavering in indecision and move forward boldly. I will give you wisdom as you act in faith. I'm sovereign and well able to direct and correct your path. I chose you and predestined your steps before time began. You have no reason to be anxious. I will care for you, just as I provide for the birds and flowers. I will supply your needs as you simply do what I created you to do. Don't borrow worries from tomorrow, but trust me with today. I've equipped you with all you need for this day and moment. Refuse to waver in doubt, but be confident in my empowering presence, my calling, and equipping in your life. Rise up with bold faith. Put your faith into action. As you step out in obedience to what I've already shown you, I will give you the next steps and instructions needed. You have my word on this. I will never fail or abandon you. I'm with you, working through you, every step of this journey. Your labor for me will never be in vain. Fix your eyes on me, listen to my voice, and move forward with joyful expectation. I'm doing a new and profound work in and through you in this season. Receive it, believe it, and walk it out boldly, my faithful child. Opportunities. I hope this message has sparked something fresh in you, igniting a passion to pursue all that I have for you. You have been called and activated for such a time as this, and I am with you every step of the way. Please share this encouragement with anyone who needs a word of direction or clarity. You are one of those called ones, equipped and anointed to make a difference in your world. Thank you for your faithfulness and dedication to me. I love you more than you can imagine, and I am excited to see all that we will accomplish together as you step out in obedience and faith. May my peace, joy, and strength be with you always, my beloved child. When you sow seeds of kindness and share your resources, you are participating in my heart for the world. I am a giver by nature, and I have blessed you so that you can be a blessing to others. Remember the parable of the sower. The farmer scattered seeds, and some fell on good soil, producing a bountiful harvest. In the same way, when you give financially to those in need or to further my kingdom work, you are planting seeds that will yield a rich crop. Now, giving is not just about a miraculous return. It's an expression of your trust in me as your provider. When you open your hands to give, you are demonstrating that you believe I will take care of your needs. You are showing that your security is in me, not in your bank account or possessions. Giving is also a way to partner with me in meeting the needs of others. There are people all around you who are struggling financially, emotionally, and spiritually. When you give, you are extending my love and compassion to them in a tangible way. You are being my hands and feet, showing them that they are not alone and that there is hope. I know that giving can feel risky at times, especially when you're facing your own financial challenges. But I want to encourage you to step out in faith and trust me in this area. Start by giving small amounts consistently and watch how I multiply your seed. As you prove faithful with little, I will entrust you with more. Remember, your giving doesn't have to be limited to finances alone. Look for ways to be generous with your time, talents, and resources as well. Use your skills to bless others. When you live with an open heart and open hands, you reflect my generosity to the world around you. you become a channel of my blessing, and you experience the joy and fulfillment that comes from being aligned with my purposes. I also want to remind you that giving is not about earning my favor. Love you unconditionally, regardless of how much you give. Giving is simply an outward expression of the transformation happening in your heart as you grow in your relationship with me. As you step out in faith and obedience in this area, trust that I will guide you and provide for you every step of the way. Remember that I am your good Father who delights in meeting your needs and blessing you abundantly. I will never leave you or forsake you, and I will always be your source of strength and provision. So today, I encourage you to look for opportunities to sow seeds of generosity wherever I lead you, whether it's through your finances, your time, or your talents. Know that your giving makes a difference. Don't let fear hold you back from experiencing the joy and freedom of a generous life. Trust me, follow my leading, and watch how I will use your giving to impact lives and advance my kingdom in ways you never imagined. Amen. My beloved, I know you have been walking through a barren season, crying out, "How long, O Lord?" But I tell you, I have not forgotten you, not for a moment. You are engraved on the palms of my hands. I will bring you out of your Egypt. I will split the Red Sea before your feet. I will feed you with manna in the wilderness, and cause water to flow from the rock to quench your thirst. Have I not proved my faithfulness to you 1,000 times over? Yet still, your faith falters when storms arise. Oh, my precious child, do you not know? Have I not shown you that I am God Almighty, the Lord of hosts who commands the wind and waves? There is nothing I cannot tame for your sake. So lift up your eyes from the churning chaos that surrounds you. Look unto me, the author and finisher of your faith. Have I not spoken promises over you? Plans to prosper you and not to harm you. Plans to give you hope in a future. Though the vision tarries, it will surely come to pass. The appointed time is at hand. Even now, I am marshaling my angel armies on your behalf. Am stirring the hearts of earthly kings and rulers, tilting the axis of governments and economic systems, clearing obstacles from your path. Am orchestrating divine connections and arranging surprise blessings to overtake you suddenly. For the set time of favor over your life has come. The season of wilderness wanderings is ending. Your promised land lies just ahead. Can you not discern the first faint rays of dawn on the horizon, heralding the sunrise of breakthrough? If I swung wide the gates of heaven to pour down manna when you were slaves in Egypt, how much more will I open the floodgates of blessing now that you are my covenant child? Tell you, my showers of supernatural supply will be more than you can contain. It will overtake you suddenly and overwhelm you. The torrential downpour of my favor will make Ezekiel's vision of river blessings look like a mere drizzle by comparison, for I am taking you from the wilderness into the land of more than enough. Even as I dried up the Jordan River to make way for my children long ago, so I am parting the Red Sea of lack before you now. No longer will you subsist on sparse wilderness rations, for I am ushering you into a land flowing with milk and honey, your very own promised paradise of prosperity prepared for you before the foundation of the world. Dare to enlarge the tent of your expectation, my child. Stretch your hopes wider to align with heavenly reality, for I am the God of abundance, Jehovah Jireh, your provider without limit. It has always been my good pleasure to give you the kingdom in all its fullness. I am holding nothing back. My storehouses stand open. Ask me for rain in due season, and I will open the floodgates of heaven. The wealth of the wicked is laid up for the just, and surely my righteous ones will thrive in these last days as never before. Stay your mind on me through every tight place. Keep covenant with me in the wilderness, and you will eat the fruit of the land in due season. Am weaning you from counterfeit affections so you will find your sole satisfaction in me alone, your true provider. For I am bringing you out of the slavery of Egypt and into sonship. You shall be to me a treasured possession, a royal priesthood, a holy nation. No longer will you cry, for you shall dine sumptuously every day at my table in the land I have sworn to give you. So stir yourself, beloved, and rekindle your spiritual fervor to align with this new era I am ushering you into. For I have appointed this season as a portal for massive kingdom advance, and you shall be among its vanguard. The battle belongs to me. You need only stand watch and see my glorious victory unfold. My beloved child, I come to you with a heart overflowing with love. My greatest desire is for you to feel this boundless love that I have for you. Though there are mysteries in this world, have faith that you are cherished beyond measure. The gift of existence is not to be taken for granted. Each moment is precious. I want you to fully embrace the blessings of being alive. May you appreciate the richness of simply breathing, feeling, thinking, and being. Marvel at the creativity within you, which allows you to perceive beauty and ponder mysteries. Use your creative gifts to make the world a little brighter for others. Share your talents freely. You long for more success, strength, and prosperity. I understand these deep desires. I know the longing in your soul. Have faith that I wish to bestow these blessings upon you in due time. But true success and strength come from developing wisdom, patience, and humility. With quiet contemplation, listen for my voice guiding you. Learn to find joy in simple moments. Patience and trust in my timing will bring you peace. I see the positive changes you have made, the steps taken with faith and courage. It warms my heart and shows me you are maturing beautifully. When you approach me sincerely, I am overjoyed. Maintaining a connection with me will nourish your soul during both trials and triumphs. I am always near, waiting patiently for you to seek my wisdom and grace. Keep hold of the faith you have shown today. Let it be a light during dark times. Remember my promises and find refuge in my eternal love. Have hope for the future I have planned for you, which is filled with blessings beyond imagination. The path may not be easy, but with faith in me, you will prevail over any adversity. I will give you the strength you need. Protect the blessings I have given you. Use your freedom wisely to make choices that reflect wisdom and compassion. With freedom comes responsibility. Consider the consequences before acting. Lead others by example. Be a source of hope, humility, and light. Do not compare yourself to others or covet their gifts. I have carefully chosen unique blessings for you. Discover your own talents. Do not try to copy others. You are beautifully made, my one-of-a-kind creation. Appreciate your own worth. Move forward with enthusiasm and purpose. Seize each day I have granted you. Waste no time in idleness, for there is much good to be done. With commitment and courage, you can accomplish great things for the betterment of all. I will be by your side, providing guidance, love, and support. Remember always to walk in grace, kindness, and forgiveness. Do not become hardened by bitterness. Let go of anger toward those who caused you pain. Forgiveness heals wounds over time. I understand it is difficult, but trust that I will help you cultivate compassion. I wish your heart to be filled only with my unconditional love. Your family is one of your biggest blessings. Shower your loved ones with affection. Comfort them in difficult times and share in their joyful moments. Celebrate your bonds through laughter and tears, supporting each other with compassion. A family rooted in love is stronger than any trial. I have placed special friends in your life as well. Enjoy the gift of their companionship. Appreciate those who accept you as you are. Friends can nourish the soul and lift the spirit. Cultivate only those friendships that align with my will and honor me. Remember, I am always with you, guiding you, loving you, and rejoicing in your growth. I understand that life can be challenging at times, and you may feel overwhelmed by the obstacles before you. But know that I am with you always, offering strength, comfort, and guidance. Lean on me in times of trouble, and I will sustain you. Trust in my plan for your life, even when it seems unclear. I have a purpose and a destiny for you, and I will lead you step by step along the path I have laid out. Your future is secure in my hands, so do not be anxious about what lies ahead. Remember to take care of yourself, body, mind, and spirit. Rest when you are weary, seek wisdom in my word, and nurture your relationship with me through prayer and worship. When you are filled with my peace and love, you can better share that with others. Be mindful of the blessings around you, both big and small. Cultivate a heart of gratitude, for it will bring you joy and contentment. Share your blessings with those in need, for in doing so, you reflect my love and generosity. Above all, know that you are deeply loved and cherished by me. I created you with purpose and intention, and I delight in seeing you grow and flourish. Trust in my love for you, and you will find the strength and courage to face whatever comes your way. Choose wisely those you let into your sacred inner circle. Keep your body as a temple. Rest your mind through prayer, reflection, and peaceful sleep. Health is among the greatest gifts, so safeguard it diligently, yet accept your limits patiently, trusting that I will sustain you. Pause frequently to appreciate the beauty of nature, for the natural world restores the spirit. Marvel at the complexity of creation. No human can fully comprehend it. Feel my presence in the intricacy of a flower, the majesty of mountains, the power of the seas. Protect this planet, for nature is a sacred gift meant for all life. You are never alone or beyond the reach of my love. When loneliness creeps in, call upon me, and I will comfort your heart. If you feel lost amid the noise and chaos, withdraw into stillness with me. If you are weary from striving, come and find rest in my presence. My spirit lives within you always, ready to renew your soul. Walk bravely toward the bright future I have prepared uniquely for you. Keep me near, and I will reveal the special purpose I have for your life. You are valued, protected, and loved beyond measure. Have faith in my promises, for they are true and unchanging. Trust in my eternal love, and joy will illuminate each step of your journey. The light within you can never be extinguished. Though storms may rage and adversaries gather, your inner fire continues to shine bright. This light comes not from mortal means, but from the divine spark I have placed inside you. Let my words kindle the flames of hope, faith, and love. Fan these flames through prayer, scripture, and fellowship with others who nurture your spirit. Together, we will weather life's tempests. Fear seeks to smother your light. It whispers lies, saying you are too weak, too flawed, too far gone. But I say to you, my child, these are falsehoods. No force in heaven or earth can diminish your worth or sever our bond. Take heart and stand tall. Though you walk through the valley of shadows, you need not fear evil. The rod and staff of my spirit comfort you. I prepare a table before you in the presence of your enemies. My peace and joy are your strength. Hardships will come, but you were made to overcome. Cling to me when adversity strikes. I will lift you up. Though you stumble, you will not fall. My everlasting arms support and protect you. I know the plans I have for you, plans to prosper you and give you hope. My living water flows freely to refresh your soul. Come to the well and drink deeply whenever burdens weigh heavy. I will renew your spirit day by day. You need only ask, and I will fill you to overflowing. Within your heart resides my perfect love, which casts out all fear. Let it flow freely to those around you. Share my hope and light, especially with those shrouded in darkness. Your words and actions can ignite divine sparks in other souls. Though invisible forces conspire to cause you harm, take comfort that my angels encamp around you. No weapon formed against you shall prosper. Sorcery, spells, and witchcraft hold no power over a child of God. Declare this truth with boldness. I have conferred my authority upon you. Whatever you bind on earth is bound in heaven. The adversaries that come to kill, steal, and destroy flee at the sound of my name. Wield my name as a sword and shield. Victory is assured. Today, your chains are breaking. The despair that once weighed you down is being lifted. Dark memories that haunted you are fading into oblivion. The past can no longer hold you captive. Behold, I make all things new. Wipe your tears away. The sun is rising on your life. Its warm rays will nourish dreams once frozen by doubt and fear. What was dormant will now blossom in startling beauty. Step out of the shadows. Do not linger in darkness confined to hidden corners. You were made for more. Unchain your mind and throw open your heart. Your destiny awaits. I have called you by name. You are my beloved child, in whom I am pleased. Nothing can separate us, not height nor depth, angels nor demons, past regrets nor future. Uncertainty, my love for you is unshakable. My promise is unbreakable. Come to me with open hands. Together, we will celebrate the impending victory I have prepared for you. It will surpass your wildest dreams. The windows of heaven are open. Your faith has unleashed showers of blessings. What I have spoken will come to pass. My words are spirit and life. Place your trust in me fully, even when your natural senses scream hopeless. Choose to believe in my supernatural power. Guard your heart from pride. When I bless you abundantly, remember always the source of your prosperity. Use it humbly to lift others up. Freely you have received, now freely give.